Matthew Bruce is calling.
Pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, Jesus, look at that.
Jeez.
Picture of Matt with hair.
Bruce!
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, Matt, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, by the way, this week's hashtag is hashtag funny punk.
Yep.
So
Hashtag
just,
funny punk, guys.
Oh, or hashtag tingle jingle. Whichever you want to do. Tag us, Mega64 Podcast, official hashtag of the week, funny punk / tingle jingle.
Are you a boy or a girl?
It's still up for debate.
You're not allowed to ask that, Brian. That's none of your
I actually
business.
got chewed out by my manager at work today.
For what?
Oh, why?
Being too cute?
Like, at Old Navy, we have, like, those Old Navy credit cards to sign people up for. And it's never been a problem. I've worked there for 2 years, and it's always like, oh, if you sign people up, that's great, but it's not mandatory.
Uh-huh.
And we just got new management, like, 6 months ago, and now it's like every day you work, you have to sign so many people up.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't?
It's like, I think after 6 weeks of not getting any, you can go up for termination. So now work is really stressful. And my manager basically chewed me out for
That
not like
seems
drawing.
to me like, how can that be legal? It's not up to you to determine what the fucking customer buys.
Target did the same thing when I worked there. It was pushing everyone to ask if they wanted to get the Target
Red card
credit card or whatever, and if you didn't get them, you got like in trouble. I never asked people because I don't want people to sign up for something that's like 21% interest because that's fucked, and they don't need it.
Yeah,
So
it's bullshit.
I'm with you, man. Like that fucking sucks.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm transferring schools to Fullerton, and when I'm doing that, I plan on moving out. So I just have to make it to May, and then I can quit. So
That's not too far.
Damn,
if I
man.
just make it a couple more months, I can do it.
Then you're gonna what? Try to find a job around that area or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna move out towards Anaheim, and just probably find another job, maybe not a retail job, because I'm really sick of working in retail.
Right.
Something
Work food,
like
you'll like it better.
And it's hard to get a job that's not retail when you're in school. You know what I mean?
yeah, because it's a like retail's so easy. There's no time commitment to it.
Yeah.
But I'll figure something out.
Be a bartender.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'll be a bartender.
Go bar back in downtown Fullerton, and then you can be a bartender.
That sounds like a plan. I'll
Be
totally try it out.
a street person.
Be a street person.
Be a crust punk.
Just beg for money.
Yeah, be crust punk.
Be a professional.
Right
homeless
now, you're
person.
funny punk. You should be crust punk.
I'm fine. I don't know if I'll ever be. I'm not crusty.
I have seen this week. I have seen so many. It's actually kind of sad. Like young homeless people, like people that they look like they're in their 20s and they're just homeless, like barefoot, like covered in dirt, laying on the ground with a sign. But I got really angry at one of them. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't even talking to me. He didn't even ask me for money. But he had a sign that said, like, homeless, anything helps. And he was laying there, rather comfortably looking, reading a book. He just had, like, a big paperback novel.
Was this around your place?
No, this was in downtown San Diego. And I
Really?
just thought, like, you know, your life is probably really hard. But you look like you're having a good fucking time here. Like, I'm not just going to give you money to sit down and read a book. You should do that for free. Which he probably does.
Yeah, right.
That's why he's living in the streets.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to,
man.
I don't know what to make of it. If you're homeless and you're young, that sucks. Don't let me catch you reading. I don't like it.
Do not fucking better yourself.
Yeah,
Do you understand me?
Educate yourself
in your own fucking home.
under the bridge. I was gonna say at home, but
Go to a library.
Oh man.
I can do it. I can just lay out in the sun with my 3DS with a sign that says I'm homeless, help.
Yeah, dude, do that.
While I'm
With your
playing
free-
Pokemon.
you know what? Hey, being fucking homeless with a 3DS, I don't feel like we're far off from that day and age. Okay, that's just around the corner.
It's coming. Damn. Hey, get a job at Buffalo Exchange.
Buffalo. I love Buffalo.
No, get a job at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah!
They got good ass wings.
They do.
No, get a job at Pyology, and then we can eat all the pizza.
Yes.
Oh man. I can get a job at all these places and have the ultimate.
Yeah. There's like a Magic the Gathering type card store around Fullerton College, like Fullerton.
Is it called Games Workshop?
I don't fucking know. I didn't go there. You should go work there.
Yeah.
There's one right down my street called Games Workshop, so I wonder if that's like the same company.
Do it. Go get a job there.
I can. We'll do it.
Do it. See? Look.
There you go.
Solving your problems.
I
See?
follow Matthew Bruce on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Your pictures are so fucking bonkers. It's like, it's insane. I don't know what you think of this shit or how long it takes you to make these images, but goddamn.
The only one that I've seen recently from Matt that I can think of is it was a suggestion box, I think, at his school, and he just wrote more anime on a piece of paper and was putting it in.
That was a really fun one.
I did leave it in there, and it was the only suggestion in there.
Because they have to take it seriously.
More
They have to
anime.
take it.
You're the only one who cares.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But I actually have a quick question for you guys.
Sure, man.
Because I was talking to my dad about this, actually. What do you think is, or maybe your personal favorite, the best ending to a video game or a best ending to a movie ever?
Ever?
Maybe not, like, or just maybe your personal favorite, something that just really hit you. There's like the ending beat to something.
I've been replaying Last of Us, and the ending of that game is like
Spot on.
so well done.
Yeah.
I think, you know, two of my favorite movies are my favorite movies specifically for the ending. One is Annie Hall, Woody Allen movie, controversial, but I think the ending of that movie is very poignant in the way that it reflects on the entire movie that preceded it. The other is the ending to Brazil, which left me with chills running down my spine. It was so awesome. Those are two of the best endings in any movie ever.
I was just about to say this, and Rage Treb in the chat said, "There will be blood." The very end of that, where they're Eli and Daniel going back and forth. Drainage! Eli, you boy, is so good. I watched that like a week ago, and I can't stop thinking about that movie.
That is one of my favorite movies, I think.
How the beginning of that movie is him falling down and breaking his leg and like climbing out and everything, and then the end of that movie is him hobbled. Like, you can see there's like little moments through that movie of him like kind of hobbling a little bit, but the end is he can't even walk right. He's hunched.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think that the ending of that movie is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the ending to Eyes Wide Shut is really kind of chilling and haunting, and that's my personal favorite movie ending, is the ending to Eyes Wide Shut.
I don't remember the ending of that movie.
It's when like
you gonna say it in front of the whole?
Yeah, say it.
Yeah.
No. Sean's afraid of spoilers. Don't spoil it.
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm a man.
Like, he goes home and he finds the mask laying in his bed that he tried to hide, and his wife finds it, and he confesses everything to his wife. And then they're in a Christmas shop, and the wife says, you know, we're gonna go through a hard time now, and we have a lot of work to do, but there's something we need to do first before we do any of that.
Oh, that's right.
And Tom Cruise is like, what's that, babe? And she said, fuck.
She said it. Wow.
She said fuck.
This whole time you're thinking, what's she gonna say? When's she gonna say at least one dirty word?
Guys, then she says fuck.
Anyway, so yeah, cool question.
I really liked you brought up Woody Allen. I remember seeing a movie, I think it was called Match Point, that he did. Is that correct? Where it was.
I saw Match Point a long time ago. It's like a tennis.
Yeah.
Is there murder in that movie?
Yeah. With Jude Law, I think, in it. I can't remember.
Sounds like it really affected you.
Well, no. Here was the thing.
Really stuck with you.
What I liked about it is that he did all of these horrible things in the movie, and then he like doesn't think he's gonna get away with them, and then he does, and then the movie ends.
Oh, and how could I forget? That's good, but I'm moving on.
He gave you the rub. He gave you the rub. That's good. He's letting you know that you had a good answer, but he's
Once Upon a Time in the West. Best ending to any Western. One of the best endings to any movie ever.
I think the ending to Django is awesome.
Yeah, the ending to Django, the original, is really good.
He's all hobbled and shit.
But Once Upon a Time in the West is way better.
Now I'm thinking of all the movies that I love that like how they end. I was gonna say
Perfume had a
Taxi
good
Driver,
ending?
but I actually don't like the ending to Taxi Driver.
I think Perfume had a really good ending.
Yeah,
Perfume's ending's fucking.
that was pretty cool.
That's out of control.
Titanic had a good ending.
Do you want to know what my dad said for his favorite?
Abadar.
What?
Abadar.
Abadar!
That is a good ending.
My dad, he's like, the best ending to any movie, Jaws. And I said, why is it Jaws? He's like, because he shoots the fucking shark. That was his only reason.
Dude, I want to hang out with
can't
your dad.
disagree.
Your dad's cool.
What about Sean? Or I'm sorry. What about you, Kevin?
I can't think of any. I don't know.
Kevin's
I
never seen
don't
movies.
watch a lot of movies.
Yeah. God damn it, Kevin.
Hey, this is like. There's
Oh,
movies-
Boogie Nights. The ending
Yeah.
of Boogie Nights is
Uh,
fucking awesome.
Crank 2.
Oh, you mentioned that now. Rock is on here.
We can talk about Crank 2 all we want.
Garden State. Kerma in the chat said Garden State.
There you go.
Yes. Awesome.
Star Wars.
Yeah. They blew it up. Spoiler alert. Indiana Jones had a good ending. They got the thing.
Oh, yeah,
Nazis
7.
die.
Yeah.
Seven's a good ending.
7, yeah.
Hitler dies.
No spoilers.
That can be any movie because that's what really happened.
That can be any movie. That's the ending to any movie. Brian, remember the movie Match Point? That's
Yeah.
how Match Point ends.
Hey, okay, you say that. Match Point takes place in a universe where World War II happened and Hitler was fucking dead by the end of World War II.
There you go. There's the ending.
Unless the movie explicitly reinterprets the ending of World War II, then Hitler is fucking dead in that movie. Fuck you.
There is a movie where Hitler is alive, I think, in the United States and is plotting his, like...
You talking about the boys from Brazil?
No, what?
Peter Pan.
I've heard the boys from Brazil is about, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was about trying to clone Hitler after World War II.
Why?
Whoa.
But maybe it just might be about a bunch of Nazis who fled to South America. I haven't seen it, so why am
There
I
you go.
talking about
It's
it?
tough. I don't know.
Anyways, good question.
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Did you
Thank
guys
you.
have a video game that...
Oh, again, Last of Us.
Last of Us.
I really like...
I really like Metal Gear Solid 3.
of recent.
As stupid as it sounds, Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64 had a really cool ending for the time. It's just like, I really like endings that either revisit everything you've seen up until that point and it kind of just like touches on your journey, or endings that kind of come out of nowhere, but they have to make perfect sense. I don't like endings that just come out of nowhere and it's like, well, what the fuck was that? But something that comes out of nowhere, but it's like, how did I not see that coming? That was so just perfect. Which I feel like I don't want to go too much into it, but that's how the end of Brazil is, which is why I like it so much. Yeah. So cool.
Damn, man. What's your perfect video game ending, Matt? What's your favorite? Go.
Video game ending, it's hard to top The Last of Us because it's so perfect.
Yep, and it's so recent that it's the one that's fresh.
Yeah.
And like, what's great about The Last of Us is like at the end of that game, you didn't save the world. Like nothing has changed
No,
really.
it is very, very well done. It's big and small
All right. Worst ending of all time
for
a movie or for a video game. Secret Window, and I am going to spoil this because it's bad. Secret Window
With Johnny Depp.
with Johnny Depp, or any movie where it was in the fucking guy's head the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that-
I know what movie you're talking about.
That movie really did suck.
Yeah.
That movie seemed so cool in all the trailers. I went and saw it in the theaters, and I was so disappointed by that.
Also, 1408. That's
is that
Stephen
with,
King.
with John Cusack?
John Cusack, Stephen
never
King
saw
movie.
that.
Yeah, it started off really good and then just got fucking stupid.
I watched 1408 with my roommate Shannon when I was still living up in Anaheim. Somebody had just moved out and we were waiting for people to come check out the room, but we forgot someone was coming, so we put on 1408. And then there's a really tense part in the movie right when our doorbell rang, and it was, if you were the person outside, all you heard was, what the fuck?
I probably thought you guys were on meth.
Yeah, when you walk into the house, you have to assume.
Halo 2, worst video game ending.
There you go. I can't think of
Catherine's
anything.
got a really bad ending.
I tend to block out ones that I don't enjoy,
Yeah.
really.
Mass Effect 3 had a pretty bad ending.
All of them, like,
I
yeah.
liked it.
Yeah, so they redid it. Then it ruled.
Okay, I think the one they redid is worse than the original ending. I think it's so stupid.
It's okay, I don't remember either.
They redid it?
Yeah, the extended version they put out for free that you could download, like
Remember
to
how we
further explain the
made a
ending.
video about it?
That's how memorable it was.
The internet petition worked.
Wow.
It makes it a lot cheesier and a lot more dumb.
Huh.
There you go.
Cool. All right. Good
Cool.
call.
Hey, man, very good call. Thanks, Matt.
We'll talk to you later, Matt.
Take it easy.
Totally forgot about that.
Fade into darkness.
Wait,
Gotcha.
He was going out cool.
Gotcha.
He was like a chump.